Hello. I actually started at the store. I actually bought things. Yesterday, I titled the stream that I was going to buy things, and then I realized after the stream that I didn't buy anything. All I did was mow the grass. I was like, oh, that didn't go as planned. So I'm going to fix that. Today, I'm actually buying things. So I bought a small tractor because I'm going to sell the other one I was using to feed the cows. Get a little bit of money back from that. I only use this to feed the cows, so I don't need a lot of horsepower. I also bought a spraying. This one's a mod. I'll show you I like it. It is like this with the spot spraying built into it. Instead of being the see and spray, it's the same thing. It carries a little bit less than this one does, but not by much. And this one I like because I can change the working width all the way up to 28 meters. So I like that I can do 18 meters, which is small for my farm, but I have small fields, so I won't get caught up in the trees. I also was looking at my weeder. I'm going to sell that. This one, the hoe, it's only 9 meters. So by doing the spray machine here that I bought for 18 meters, I'm doubling what I have and have the ability to make it bigger in the future. So I think it's a win-win for me. There's another mod like it. It costs a lot more and it holds a lot more. It looks more like one of these. But I like this is perfect for the farm I need. Trying to get rid of that frog in my throat that comes around now. So yeah, I'm buying this. I already bought that. Bought the tractor. Over here I have the old tractor and the hoe weeder I'm going to sell. I'll repair them both first to get a little bit more money back that way. There, I made 157 grand back. And now I'm going to go over here and buy 2 fields. And I realized when I was looking at my nitrogen level that my other fields still need nitrogen. Even though I went over it once, it needs more. So I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos on how to fix that. So I'll get there. Oh, there's my toaster oven. I started my dinner right before I started streaming, so I was a few minutes late. So my dinner will be ready in like an hour and 15 minutes. Have it all timed out. So last time I was looking at how much it costs for a hectare and not the total value, but I should be able to purchase both of these. This one has sunflowers on it right now, and this one has barley on it right now, which I have a couple fields of barley, but so be it. Also, since the crop is already growing, I'm going to purchase the soil map. Normally I would go out and test it, but I don't think realistically you would test it when there's already crops growing on it. I don't want to wait till the end of this crop because I want to be able to go out there and fertilize the crop right away accurately and get more of a yield. So you can see this actually needs some work as well. It's not that expensive for certain fields to buy it, instead of doing it myself. And that one obviously needs nitrogen as well. So I think from what I was reading on YouTube tutorials, the manure and slurry are good as a first stage. They won't get me all the way to what my nitrogen level should be, but then I can go back over it with liquid fertilizer, and that should make it the level that the crop needs. And I don't have a buying point on my farm for herbicides. I'm gonna have to buy that next. Hi, Michael. Sorry, I saw your comment and I wanted to finish with what I was talking about before I got distracted. So I was ignoring you, but not ignoring you. I would have lost my train of thought if I had switched over to weather right away. My thermometer says it's 25 degrees out Celsius right now. It's comfy. I like this weather. So I still have some I still have some money. See, this is why I don't talk about weather right away. I still have some money left over. We'll see what I spend it on. Probably I'm gonna spend a lot of it on buying fertilization stuff. So I'm not going to use this tractor to fertilize, I just used it to bring this over here. Make one trip to the store. Oh, get rid of that plant there, it's okay. It doesn't look as good with a smaller plant. There, that looks better. And then I can paint the grass in. So with these mods, you still have to buy your herbicide and stuff from here. It's not free. But I like it. It looks kind of realistic looking like that. That's good enough like that. And I'm storing the sprayer right in here, so it's right nearby. You know, I think there's some bushes that need to be right here by the edge of the building here. There, that looks better as well. Oh, that sounds like fun. Back at that pool, hopefully there'll be a better temperature for you. Herbicide. That's what I bought this for. I don't know how to swim, so yeah. I won't be very helpful on that topic. What kind of pool is it? Like really deep in-ground pool, or is it one of those above-ground pools? I don't think I have any weeds right now, so I think I can park that. And these need rolling. I can't roll them because the field's already growing. Look at this struggles with it when it's full. That's okay, I just want to park it here. Oh wow, so it's a pretty big pool then. Yeah, my type of pool is like a 4 feet deep pool. I like it where I can swim in it, but I can also stand in it. Since, you know, I don't really know how to swim, I like knowing I can put my feet down anytime. I'm barely over 5 feet tall, so I don't want a 5 foot deep pool because that means tippy toes. You know, it needs to be 4 feet, 4.5 feet. There, park that like that. Another thing I want to work on is fixing that manure pile over there. I'll have to explain what I want to do with it here. It'll be a work in progress. I installed the mod called Manure Fix, which is supposed to fix the amount of manure. Right now it's limited to how much straw is there into instead of how much manure the cows can actually produce. So I'm not getting as much fertilizer out of it. So the mod is supposed to give me way more manure, but it looks like I need to have a better manure heap pile here. And this one came with a barn, so I'm like, how do I fix that? I need to add like one of these somewhere. Like if it goes way over here, it tells you you can't, it has to be next to the barn. So I'm like, where next to a barn can I add this? I don't get pigs. So I'm like, maybe next to the pigs? Over here maybe? That's what I was thinking. And then the manure might show up here, or it might show up in the barn still. I'm not quite sure. But that's what I was thinking of doing. There's a small one here, which is kind of like what I have over there right now. But I don't know if only the pig's manure shows up there, or if the cows would. And I was thinking of where else to put this, and nothing quite makes sense to me. I don't think I can delete this without deleting the whole cow barn. I can't really put it over here, because that limits access to the field here. I was thinking of something like that, but it kind of goes over the fence posts there, and the cows might escape accidentally, graphic-wise. Like something like that wouldn't look bad, and I could still get to it from the outside. I can't. Well, it's starting to rain in game. I can't put it here because I can't open the door. Putting it inside here. It's hard to rotate. There we go. Wouldn't look too bad, but then I would have to get inside the gate. Put it over here. I don't know. It's right next to a house, and realistically, I don't know if you would do that. Okay, so it's so deep that you're allowed to dive. So this is what I'm thinking over here. I'm not going to do it until I can test it out. But that might work there. Lots of room there to go around it still. So yeah, that's going to be the new tractor, just dedicated to feeding the cows like that. It should be all I need to go around and make silage and TMR and stuff that the cows need. I want to get another truck or something for the pallet productions I'm doing, but that should be fine for now. Purchase the fields just and crossings up on my list here. I should test out the other fields. What were the nitrogen levels again? I'm trying to think if I want to. I think what happened when I fertilized some of my fields down here, that I didn't have this crop sensor on. I have to turn it on each time I start up the game. So I think that really messed up. See, it's not even showing me if it's on or off right now. Maybe only I can turn it on when I attach things to it so I forget. So I think my fertilization levels are not as well as they should be. I don't know if it will let me or if I have to wait another day. I'm gonna try it with one field, just one part of a field to see if it works. Okay, so not saying anything but turn on sensor. Maybe I can't do it when it's raining? It says it was for daylight use only. Maybe I can't do it with liquid fertilizer. So this is the problem here. On the bottom right screen, you see nitrogen equals bad, even after spraying out slurry. I don't know if I still have the GPS for this. Oh no. This is telling me I don't have any of my settings. Drat. That means my settings for my whole controller are gone. Yeah, let's just try to park this here. I'll show you what I have to do to fix it every time. Okay, so the safety for it makes it... Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I already saved it, but yeah. Gotta quit the game all the way. Sometimes it crashes to my desktop. So I have a master copy of my input binding settings. That's how often this happens. I just paste over the one here. Sometimes I should really wait for it to synchronize. Let's try that again just in case it synchronized to the cloud. There we go. Try this all over again. Oh, mute this so I don't get a copyright strike. There we go. So yeah, I have the Bible manure, Bible slurry, and then I added in manure fix. I probably scrolled past it already. Oh well. It's in there somewhere. I don't know if it works yet until I put down a manure heap. So let's see once I get back into the game if my controller settings are there. It does that randomly. Like we used to think it was synchronizing between the laptop and computer, but now is anytime it doesn't want to do anything with you. It's like, oh, we're just gonna lose all your settings for your controller. It's just really random. And instead of like reprogramming all of them, I just save that file and move it in there. And every time I do this, see, now it's back. Now we can go in here and see. I don't know if I have maybe the spreader. Let's try that out. Oh, see now up here it says turn on crop sensor, Alt 1. Turn off sensor? Nope, don't undo that. Okay. So I think I have to remember to do that every single time. Well, this seems like a really big sensor. Or GPS, maybe it's not accurately set up here. Well, it says it is. I haven't used this for a long time, so maybe it's just really weird to me. Let's do Alt Home. Yeah, that's pretty big. Well, let's see if it fixes my nitrogen level here. Well, it's making it green. Hopefully that's a good sign. Oh, there's that text message again. I swear Juan knows when I'm streaming. Well, he does, but you know what I mean. You know what? He's talking about weather. How dare we talk about weather? Okay, so now nitrogen level's perfect over here. Okay, so green is good. Okay, so this is what I need to do, I guess. Cool. To all my fields. With the weird trees in the middle, I'm not going to be able to really do much about it. I can change the partial width to be turned off on one side, but I don't think my keyboard bindings are set up for that, so it is what it is for today. Okay, so the fields are green, that's better. So let's do here on the edge here. Nitrogen level bad, 40 out of 120. Nitrogen level good, 120 out of 120. Okay. This is what I needed to do. Oh, okay, let's try partial width. Don't know if I can do that with my keyboard. Not sure if I have it set up properly. This keyboard thing has been a pain in the butt to set up every time it crashes. I forget what I've programmed and not programmed. Oh, this is really weird keyboard setup. That's not what I have it set up as. That's really weird. Okay. You mini-made it, Milo. That's okay. It'll take you a while to get used to it. And then, like I say, there's probably a chance I won't be here next week. So then I'll really mess it up all over again. Really like the sound of the thunderstorm. So let's see if this over fertilizes it. I hope it doesn't. Still learning quite a bit about precision farming. Well, maybe you should make a sign then, Michael. Make a big sign so they don't forget. Okay, so it's not doing much with this field. It's changing it slightly to a different color. Get out and look here. It seems to be working, okay. I'm glad I realized it now before my crops actually grew enough that I couldn't do this and that we had a really bad harvest. I've really been bummed about that. Well, then you'll just have to watch Juan's trucking videos, right? And you'll get all your mini cuteness there. I think I have sunflowers planted here. I have a few fields now with sunflower. I just bought 2 more fields and one has sunflower on it, so I think I have 2 fields of sunflower now. Yeah, field 3 is sunflower, field 9 is sunflower. And then I had 3 fields of barley, because I bought these 2 fields and they both had barley on it. So I have lots of barley. a barley can be turned to flour, and then flour can be turned to bread. So it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, they're kind of cute. Oh, maybe you should make it say like how deep it is, so then they realize it. I cannot do this field yet because it's not grown yet. It has to have a first stage of growth on it. Oh, 74 there is about the same here. I think put 24, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. Or Celsius, I mean. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but I think it's similar to what you have. Mixing up my words again. Oh, don't do it to the other field there. I thought I had to wait till it grew, but it looks like it's okay if I don't. There's such a learning curve to precision farming. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of overcast and looks like it wants to rain. I think it rained earlier. I wasn't really paying attention too much. Trying to keep track. I can't do this field here. These are my grass fields. So let's go check out, like these are my vineyards. They don't count ever. So let's check out field 4, 3, 22, and 23. Okay, should work counterclockwise, and I'll try to keep track of all the fields I've done. Oh, it says it's good, but let's see if I can do another dose of nitrogen on this one. Don't you love those days when they're kind of % rain? You're like, you liars. Yep. They do it here all the time. Yeah, I bought 2 more fields. I don't know how many more I can buy, honestly, and keep up on without hiring help or hoping people join the game. It's getting to be quite a bit for me. Okay, it's changing the field. Hopefully it's good. Let's get out and check. And it's saying the pH value is bad, but it said it was good before I planted. So I don't know. I'll figure that out afterwards. After these fields are all harvested, I'm probably gonna have to put down a whole bunch of lime. That'd be kind of funny. There's a reason why we have separate farms. He likes to do his farming differently than me. You can kind of see it in the mini map in the bottom left, the changing the field to green. That means I'm going to get a lot more yield for these crops here. This is oat on this field. I'd just like to check it now that I've done it. Okay, 140, awesome. Then here is like 75, 65 out of 120, 40 out of 120, 10 out of 120, ooh, 5 out of 120. This field needs to be fertilized. Let's see what happens when I do it with liquid fertilizer here. He's probably behind again. You don't realize how often we don't have cell service on the road. And he's been super duper busy. And he's been in no cell service zone because he's been in the middle of nowhere in Idaho for the last 2 days. I can actually show you a picture he posted today of what his load is today if you want to see that. He did post a photo. I don't know if he posted it to YouTube or only Facebook. I haven't checked YouTube. Oh, really? I didn't see that. That does surprise me. Okay, once I'm done with this field, I'll bring it up. I'm almost done with this field. Or at least till the end of this row. Hey, Joey. Hey, no problem at all. I understand completely. You know, life gets busy, especially when good weather is here. I always say people hibernate during winter, right? Fall and winter and the summer. Everybody gets busy again. Spring and summer is a busy time of year. But overall, things are going well. Hopefully things are good your way. That's funny, Milo. I did not see that, but yeah. Sometimes he's behind, but if you say he's not and he gave up, then that's kind of crazy. Oh, setting up concerts now that everything's allowed, you can do that. We went to a roller derby bout on the weekend, and that was the first event we've been to since the pandemic, where everything opened up. And that was actually a lot of fun to be out at events again. Here's Juan's load right now that he's carrying. Yeah, so these are some new trailers going to Succo. So trailer carrying trailers. Some shiny brand new trailers. This one looks like it has some nice tonnage racks there too. Well, that one does on the other side. That's some nice racks there. Oh, you forgot to put him in a tractor. And his comment so he loses. Yeah, so roller derby is what we were at. We actually took, well, Juan took these photos. Yeah. I don't know if I can do this well in this. Nope, I won't do it. I'm gonna do something, but I couldn't mess up my stream, and I'm not going to do that. Yeah, mini trailer with a mini trailer. He has carried trailers a few different times. And he's also carried utility trailers as well. Small utility trailers, not the actual... I don't know if they make sense when I say utility trailer. I can't even find which ones I'm looking for. Like these ones. He's carried trailers like that before as well, not just the semi-trailers. Yeah, exactly, yep. It's fun. That's the only belt they're thinking of this year, though, so it's a bummer on that end. I wish they would do more, because it's a lot of fun to go to roller derby. I don't do concerts much. I used to growing up, though, as a teenager. I don't know if I would nowadays. I think I would be more like a comedy club thing is what I would probably do. You make me want to go find the other photo here, Milo, of the other trailers. I'll do that in a moment. So we're just gonna tell everybody the pool is that deep. That works. So let's see if I can. Oh, that might be a while if I go through all these photos. Search. That might take a while too. Nope. You get to see a whole bunch of other photos, but not the one I'm looking for. Oh, that's when you guys class ones. Huh. Bring it back over here. He has so many photos. I'm looking for a particular photo. There's some cool photos that were posted in here, though, of our trips. Ah, there we go. So we also have loaded Super B trailers. So 2 trailers, right? 2 separated ones instead of like the long one like he has right now, the quad axle. And then loading multiple trailers on both of those trailers. Okay, so you do all of southern Manitoba then. I couldn't quite remember where you were from, so I was trying to think of that. We have friends and family down in the Winkler area. So Juan used to live down there. He's not from there, but used to live there for many years. So we've been there quite a few times. Southern Manitoba area. Friends and family around there. Quite familiar with that area. Yes, we like to travel and take lots of photos. You saw the mini hammer? Yeah, he broke it. This is where we're going in July again. We're going to go to Drumheller with friends from Manitoba. So we're gonna go to there. Yeah, this is just Juan's Facebook. Mine has a lot more photos. Oh, this is kind of cool too, yeah. Oh no, he posted that photo. Yeah, you can get lost with our photos here. They go on and on and on and on and on. Oh, look, Kit Kats that melted together. Yeah. Back to farming. That's Juan's Facebook. Mine is friends only, but you can add Juan on his. I'm a little bit more picky on who I add. No offense to anybody, but I'm just that way as a woman. But just look for a Juan Rimple. You'll see the quad and his display picture, and he'll add you back if you add him. Not like you have to add him, because most of his stuff is public instead of friends, but some of it is friends only. We don't have the quad anymore, but that was a lot of fun. Turned on this application rate. There we go. Come on. There's a few people I add that I don't know in real life, but it's people I've gotten to know for a long, long time. My thing is, when I started streaming, I got a lot of friends requests from people I didn't know, and I was like, I don't know you. Like, it made me feel uncomfortable enough that I was like, I have to do something for my own safety as a female. I think I over-fertilized a little bit of the field. Oh, some of this I over-fertilized. Huh. I saw it say a higher number there for a moment, and then it went away. So I thought I had to wait till the grass grows a stage, but maybe I can fertilize the grass right now. Let's go try that out. So yeah, I'm not against adding people I don't know. I just need to talk to you for a long, long time before I add you. I'm like, it's kind of ironic coming from me because I met Juan online. Like, you know, I've done the whole meeting people who I met online thing before, and it's turned out pretty well. Let's see if I can fertilize this or not right now. Oh, it says I can. I thought I had to wait for the grass to grow stage. Oh, I can smell my dinner cooking. Like, I can't forget about dinner. Well, the nitrogen level's bad. Oh, I have to do that for grass before it grows. Okay, so I have to lime these as well. Oh, so you're hitting random keys accidentally in combination and it's doing things? Well, I did one yesterday, wasn't it? When I was chatting, or the day before that, where it closed my whole browser on me, so I feel ya. I've done it before too. Yeah, there's probably a setting somewhere where you can change that in Windows, but I'm not quite sure. Well, that's good that things are all good. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're behind in the live feed comments or not, but either way, it's all good. So it looks like I'll have to use a combination of manure, slurry, and liquid fertilizer to get the levels I need perfectly done for nitrogen fertilizing. This grass field didn't look like it needed much. That's not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I don't want to imagine the smell of all those together. Nope. I think I have some fertilizer. If not, I have to buy more. Let's go take a look. I have one more grass field I want to do. And then I have to line my grass fields, or at least one of them. The solid fertilizer. And that's lime. There, trying to refill it there without paying for it. Refill it with this one here. There we go. And then over here I can pay to refill it all the way. You are random, but I think everybody's random on the stream. It's just kind of how it flows here. So for me, I don't think anything of it. It's just, I don't know, it's just how it goes here. I think when you know the stream's only like an hour and a half long for me and longer for Juan, but there's sometimes times where you have to be random topics to get everything in that you want to talk about or what you're thinking about. I think if I'm really having a weird day, sometimes I get more annoyed than I think, but for the most part, no. I'll usually tell people when they annoy me. I can be both a polite Canadian and not a polite, or a polite Canadian and a rude American. That's what I meant to say. I can be both. So I can be polite about things. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't want to refill this. Let's go park it. Why would you want to change part of who you are, though? If it's who you are, that's who you are. We're all moody. There's topics and subjects and everything, right, that get to all of us some days, and depends on how much you're working or, school, or... I don't know if I have a lime fertilizer or if I have to use that same thing. I might have to use the same one. For me, it's basically, you can't judge a person by how they act one day or 2 days or whatever. You never know what they're going through. You don't know if it's normal. You don't know if it's just an off day for them or that's who they really are, right? So, if every day's different, that's what every day is. I have to keep this family friendly. The quicker you realize to say screw you, society, the better and happier you will be in life. Once you realize how much society imposes on you and the stupid rules society has, the only person you have to really think about is you. Juan is constantly telling me that the people that I worry about and what they think of me, I'm most likely never ever going to see them again in my life. And they can never walk a mile in my shoes, right? So, what people sometimes see of your life isn't what more than a second or a minute or hour or half a day. Depends if you work out with them, right? So I think it's just important to learn only your opinion really matters about your own life. You're not living your life for others, right? You only got one shot at living life for you and the way you want it. If other people don't like how your life is, then they can feel free to leave, right? Yeah, the fence line's always in my way here. Oh, ran out of lime. Darn it. I need a bigger machine spreader thing for lime, looks like. This is the first time I've done lime since turning on precision farming. I think it takes a little bit more. So this is one of those things, Milo, where I'm like, hopefully my excuse me. Hopefully my advice helps, because I'm a little bit older than you, but like I've been through things as a woman, right? Like I've been your age. I kind of haven't been in your shoes, but I've been through the whole having to learn self-esteem, self-confidence, and society, and finding my way in the world. You're much welcome. And of course, it's advice that's probably easier to hear than to actually apply, like to actually get used to and to do in your life, but you can get there. Even quite shy at me can do it. Minnie, thank you. I think I only have about 10 minutes before my food's done. I can't see the toaster oven from here, but I should really try to keep track of how long I set the timer for. I prefer to use a toaster oven instead of my oven when it's warmer out to cook my food. It doesn't make the place so hot. I don't have a microwave, in case people are wondering. I only have a toaster oven. It's my preference. Oh, cool. pH level's perfect. Oh, that's a different green up there. I don't know if my other grass fields need it right away. Let's go here, visit. Oh yeah, so all my grass fields are probably gonna need it. Trying to find that grass field. Here we go. pH value is okay. I might as well should do all my grass at once, just to know it's all been limed together. I miss having toaster. I have one of those convectional ones. The only thing I miss about not having a microwave is having instant popcorn. Like, I like the popcorn I make on the stove now, but when you're really feeling lazy and you just want the microwave popcorn, that's like one of the only things I can't do. I think the only second thing I can think of that I miss a microwave for is being able to heat up heating pads or rice socks or whatnot when I want a heating pad like that type. I mean, I have an electrical one, but yeah. So really, it's just microwavable popcorn and heating pads are the only thing I miss about a microwave. The rest I can do in a toaster oven. Like I said, I just do my popcorn on the stovetop now, but it definitely takes a little bit longer, and you have dishes to clean up afterwards. We have a toaster oven in our semi-truck as well, so it's something we really enjoy having versus a microwave. Your food can take a little bit longer, but it comes out crispy and, you know, not soggy microwave-ish. I like to make my popcorn with grapeseed oil. I don't know if you ever tried it that way, or what type of oil you use, but grapeseed oil will really give it a really good flavor if you haven't tried it. It's my suggestion I give everybody because it's really good. Yeah, I have baked potatoes going in my toast oven right now. And I'm going to throw in some baked zucchini here after they're done. That only takes a little bit of time. I meant to do zucchini last night, but I didn't. And then I'm going to fry up a few slices of bacon to go with that. Great, I probably made everybody hungry by saying the word bacon. Yes, try the grapeseed oil. That's something Juan's sister did, and she made popcorn years ago. And I was like, hey, this tastes so different. What's the secret? She told me it's grapeseed oil. And so that's all. That's all I've done since for my popcorn. Of course, grapeseed oil can cost probably a little bit more than your regular oils, but oh, that taste is really good. And of course, we all have preference afterwards for what type of butter. I think my sister-in-law uses just regular butter, but a lot of people swear by using purified butter or ghee, I guess. Depending on where you live, what it's called. No, Michael, I don't think I have. Oh, really? I'm that close to lime being. Darn you, lime. Okay, bigger lime spreader. Let me write that down. I have to figure out lime. This is fine for fertilizer, but lime is just going through it like it's nothing else. Like, there's a chance I've heard of him, Michael, but I really, I don't know how to explain it. I don't follow famous people, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't follow actors, actresses, I don't follow magazines, I don't follow famous YouTube players, hosts, streamers. I could care less. Like, usually when somebody passes away in this headline news, I'm like, I don't know who that was and I don't care. Like, I don't idolize people and make them famous in my head. Like, I just don't do that to people. I know some actors for certain movies, I know certain singers, but I don't go on my way to memorize who they are. Like, they could be very, very famous in a very famous movie or song, and I could not care less about who they are. I have other things that are more important to me to remember than if somebody's famous or what they're known for. Okay, so you see it kind of... I didn't know if I had the same view or not, but that's just how I am. I've always had this opinion growing up. It's not just something new to me, it's something I've always had. I also don't care about makeup or anything, right? Like, I'm just not materialistic. I'm not caring about who's famous and not famous. Okay, let's read Joey's comment here about food. Okay, so wieners wrapped in bacon. Those do sound good. I don't eat hot dogs. I love hot dogs. They don't like me. If you haven't been around lately, well, allergies, you know. There's a lot of stuff I can't eat. But, I love, when I can eat things like that, I love having brats. I grew up with brats. So once a year or so, I'll treat myself out to one. Exactly, Milo. Yep. And for me, a lot of the YouTubers that are well known and stuff, they do such clickbaity things and dumb things with their money just to get more views and more money instead of actually doing something good with all that money. That I'm just like, no, I have nothing good to say about them. If you can actually put your money to use, then I might pay attention. Now, it's not to say like there's not certain famous historical people I don't look up to, right? Like well-known people like Martin Luther King Jr. and stuff like that, right? That there's certain ones I do go from history, but not a lot of them, right? There's a balance I find between idolizing people and not. Oh no, Ghost Bear. New content, DLC. Why did I feel this? I don't think I need lime. Oh well. And of course, Ghost Bear shows up literally, like, I think I have 3 minutes before my toaster oven goes off. Go figure, Ghost Bear. Yes, Milo. See? When I actually open up and talk about things, you realize I have similar thoughts of you, like you. I just don't talk about it often. New trailer content? I'll have to check it out. I don't know if it's on my Steam yet. Well, I was on Play Terraria. That's coming out with an update. Oh, it's the American Summer update queued. Okay, so probably the Low King. Oh, I might be actually pretty excited about Low King because he used to work for Low King. He used to make trailers. I'll have to check that out. And Montana. Okay, so I'll check out that stuff. Yeah, that might be pretty exciting for one. He might want to get that one for having Low King trailers that he used to build. Yeah, they're making good progress in Montana and Texas. I have been watching that a little bit. It'll be nice when they are released, but they're big, big states for them to actually do, so I'm actually quite happy with the progress they have been sharing. I'll be careful with what I say, but I'll message you later, Ghost Bear, if I remember. I've been working on something for somebody else ATS related, and yeah, let's just leave it there. But yeah, I'm gonna go at the end of the stream. My goal was to end it at 5:45 because I think my toaster oven's gonna go off. I think Juan said he's going to be home this weekend after all. I think things are lining up for him to be home. It is our anniversary weekend, so we may be gone at 1 in the mornings. I want to go out for breakfast for our anniversary. So either Saturday or Sunday, one of the streams might be at a different time. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, or Juan can keep you updated. Adios to all.